hope you're having a great day. It's been a while since I've gone live on Facebook. I hope all of you are doing well. Today I want to talk about that one key vitamin that you need to keep checking once every 6 months or once a year if your levels are good. Because we need to understand, in this whole world of complication, there are some of us trying to lose weight, burn fat, build stronger bones. Hormonal health is at its lowest right now. Why do I say that? Look at the amount of diabetes, thyroid, hormonal issues, fertility problems, PCOS, PCOD. Cognitive decline is also on the rise with dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, forgetfulness at young ages. While we can go to extremes, never ever forget the basics. And that vitamin is vitamin D3. You need to check your levels no matter where you live in the world. 1 in 1 of our patients almost every single day is deficient in vitamin D3. Now the medical world, I don't want to really talk about the medical world. They're okay if your levels are even towards the lower side but in range. But today let's understand the importance of vitamin D and why sometimes you need to take things in your own hands. I'm not saying you medicate yourself. You can get a prescription from your doctor, but you got to insist that your levels are within range but towards the higher level. So for example, in a classic report in India, 30 is your normal level and 100 is your highest level. You should be ranging anywhere between 70 to 90. Okay, not 31, not 32, not 33. Because guess what? Let's say you checked your levels on January 1st and it's 31. What do you think it's going to be? And your doctor says, hey, it's okay. What do you think it's going to be 3 months later? You're going to be insufficient. But let's look at the role of vitamin D3. A lot of people think it's only bones, and that's where we're absolutely wrong. Vitamin D3 plays a role today from your brain to your skin to your hair to your hormones to cancer to immunity and to inflammation. Number one, what is the point? There are still people, because the whole, like there is corruption in the food lobby, there is also corruption in nutraceuticals and supplements. Calcium was pushed upon people for the longest time, and it is still pushed upon people. Oh, take a calcium, take 1500 mg when you're 40, increase it when you're 45, increase it when you're 50, without even checking your vitamin D3 levels. There is no point taking a calcium supplement if your vitamin D3 levels are low. Vitamin D facilitates the absorption of calcium into your gut, into your body. You can be overdosing on calcium supplements, but your D3 is low, and that calcium is not going to be absorbed, and that makes it more dangerous. You don't want calcium floating around in your blood, causing plaque in your heart, causing kidney stones in your kidney. No, it's meant to be absorbed. So you don't just take calcium. Most people's medical reports, the calcium levels will be absolutely fine, but their D3 will be low. You got to fix your D3 so you absorb calcium into your body. So be careful of calcium supplements and take it under professional guidance. But first, remember, if your D3 is low, first improve your vitamin D3 levels. That's extremely important. Vitamin D3 just doesn't facilitate the absorption of calcium, but also phosphorus. And guess what? You need phosphorus and you need calcium for your bones. And you need K2 and you need magnesium. It's not just about calcium. That's the biggest myth. It's not just about calcium. So if you have the right amount of vitamin D3, it's also absorbing phosphorus, which is good for your bones. Now, vitamin D3 is a fat-soluble vitamin. So you want to make sure that you're not on all these low-fat diets that don't allow you to absorb most of the vitamins that you need. A vitamin D supplement is best taken after a meal because it is fat-soluble. Now, we'll talk about vitamin D later. Weight gain and fat loss. Vitamin D, a low level is linked to weight gain, and that's why we try to tell anyone trying to get onto a weight loss journey or fat loss journey, first check your basic foundation. You could be working out in the gym, eating organic, dieting, and doing all of that stuff, but your D3 is low. Vitamin D3 is not just a vitamin, it's also a hormone. Your body makes it as a hormone to communicate. It is so important for us and for women to understand hormonal health. Low vitamin D3 impacts your hormonal health. It influences estrogen, progesterone. It has a crucial role in your cycles, in pain, PMS pain, fertility, PCOS, and even menopause. So you want to make sure you have this hormone in your body, vitamin D3. You want to make sure you have the right amount of it for great hormonal health. And men, Same thing. If you have low vitamin D3, you have low testosterone. If you have low testosterone, you know the problems you have. The inability to build muscle, a lot of belly fat, anger issues, low fatigue levels, low libido, and so many other things for men and women. So vitamin D3 even influences your hormones. Now, what's the role in cancer? Immunity and inflammation. If you have low vitamin D3 levels, your immune system is compromised. You cannot even reduce inflammation at the level it should be reduced. It is required to even reduce cancer cells. This is the science coming up way beyond our shallow knowledge of thinking vitamin D3 is only for bones all the time. So it plays a role in the prevention of cancer, and when you have cancer and when you're going through chemotherapy and your gut's getting destroyed and you can't absorb it. Okay, we talk about certain cases where you would have to take supplemental vitamin D3 if you're not getting sunlight and if you have a particular condition. Okay, what else does it affect? Cognitive decline. Vitamin D3 is required by your brain cells. And no, you don't wait until you get Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or dementia. You start doing it now because your brain cells are living and dying right now. And that's why you need sunlight. That's the sunshine vitamin, or you need supplemental vitamin D3, and you got to eat a diet that's rich in it. But you can't get all your D3 from your diet because it's available only in small amounts in certain foods that we talk about. Diabetes, vitamin D3 plays a huge role. You can't have low vitamin D3 levels. Immunity, inflammation, heart disease plays a huge role. Absorption of calcium, absorption of phosphorus, your heart health. No loose calcium roaming around your bloodstream. It has to be absorbed into your gut and into your system. We spoke about cancer, and then of course your bone and your muscle strength. You even need the right amount of vitamin D3 for muscle strength. Now, if you are suffering from cancer and you're going through chemotherapy or radiation or surgery, or you have IBD, which is inflammatory bowel syndrome or disease, you have colitis, or you're a patient of Crohn's, or you have a very, very weak gut, you've had a gastric bypass, you've gone through bariatric surgery. These are the times that you would automatically have low vitamin D3. So make sure you're getting your levels checked so that you can fix it immediately. We also have low vitamin D3 with poor lifestyle. Junk food, alcohol, smoking, waking up late and not getting sunlight, not getting sufficient sunlight. And that's why people living in cold countries where they don't get too much of sun, they adapt because their diet, if you're eating as a local, like a local, you would be eating fatty fish, you would be eating all of that stuff. But what if you're vegetarian? You don't need to eat non-vegetarian. If you're vegetarian, that's when you supplement. You have to supplement if you're unable to get it through your foods. The human body adjusts. There's something else that's really beautiful that you should know. Most of the tissues and organs in the human body has vitamin D receptors. What does this mean? When any cell or tissue or organ has a receptor, it's because it needs to receive that particular vitamin. So it's not just bones, it's way beyond that. It's all of you. It's all of you. So what are some of the foods that have vitamin D3 in small amounts? Your fatty fish, your omega-3s, the non-vegetarian ones, your fish oils, your beef liver, mushrooms, cod liver oil, sunlight. Of course, that's the most easiest way to get it. Tuna and salmon. Sunlight. 15 to 20 minutes at the right time where it's not burning your skin. This is extremely important. If the sun's too hot on your skin, no. This has to be without your sunscreen. Another beautiful way of getting the vitamin D3 is stop wearing sunglasses unless you really need it because you're uncomfortable while driving. The beauty of being on a beach is being able to absorb the rays through your eyes and not through a sunglass. Okay, so you can wear sunglasses to look cool, but maybe do it 15 to 20 minutes later after you've absorbed a lot of vitamin D. Okay, so get it in the morning. It's extremely important to get it in the morning. Depending on the country that you live and how harsh the sun is, you plan that accordingly. You cannot get sunlight through your car windows or your office windows. Okay, a lot of you click pictures of yourself getting sunlight through a window. I'm sorry, but the rays don't come through. So you're getting sunshine on your face. Those pictures look good, but you're not absorbing any of it. So you got to really be careful of that. And the last thing is, do not overdose on vitamin D supplements. Take it, check your levels. 70 to 90, perfect. If you overdose, okay, remember it's fat soluble. It can be toxic to your kidney. It can be toxic to your liver. It can cause anorexia. It can cause irregular heartbeat. So you want to be careful. Anything in excess isn't good. Most people will have to supplement. because it is also, unfortunately, the way humans have spoiled nature. Our ozone isn't the way it used to be before. That's why we can't spend so much of time in the sun. That is the best for us, because we got to take care of our skin as well. And that's why sometimes if you get sunlight, great, 15, 20, 30 minutes, fantastic. But check your levels, and if not, supplement. There are no side effects of a vitamin D3 supplement. Take it under professional guidance and do not overdose. But it is so important for you to fix the basics. I've seen people who have come with stagnant weight loss and their levels are critically low, like 3 and 4. And over the next couple of weeks, only by boosting up their D3, they start to lose weight automatically. Everything starts to work because the human body has an intelligence of its own. We need to give it the platform for it to perform every intelligent function, from protection to recovery to healing to regenerating. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you. And you want to check this in your kids as well. Too many young kids have low vitamin D3 levels, stuck on iPads at home, hardly go out, and that will affect their growth. So you want to even check levels for your kids and make sure. A lot of people will say, a lot of doctors, oh no, don't take a blood test. Prevention is better than cure. You got to remember that. Prevention is better than cure. Have a good day, everyone.